It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
It's the Hawks, and they're doing business on the road in an interconference NBA game. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And there's certain to be some disappointment, guys, because of the injury to Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, well, when he got hurt in their last game, Kevin, the hope was that it wasn't too serious, but we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the best in the world in coming back from it, but it's a tough blow for them.
Really just a tough loss. I mean, it looks like it will be, guys, a long road for him, but hopefully with the help of the team doctors, he can make that turnaround as quickly as possible.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Hood out there with Teague, and it's Carroll in at the three. Now here's Carroll. And the shot no good, a bit short. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need the pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Carroll against Iguodala. Carroll kicks to Millsap, and Teague has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot from the arc. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Hawks on D. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Millsap. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. T kicks to Carroll. Pass to Millsap. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Millsap a screen. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Horford high post. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it again. Millsap has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Kicks it out to Iguodala. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Horford sets a screen for T. Shot from free throw range. The putback, and it's slammed in by Millsap. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now, here's Horford. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah. The feed to Carroll. To the left wing. Here's Hood.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Plumlee is checked in for Spates. West comes in for Draymond Green. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. He feeds it to Robinson. Here's Hood. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. .152 left in the first quarter of the game. West dishes to Bazemore. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Here's Sefolosha. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and a on the court for Atlanta. Carroll and Millsap are the small and power forwards. Teague out there with Hood, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Thompson against Teague. Pass to Horford. Green with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Four on the shot clock. Lets it fly.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 35 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
And here is Teague after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. No one covering. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Atlanta with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Hood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That's good.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Freak. From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Thompson against T. Over to the left wing. And Horford, here we go. And the foul called on Freak.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Here's Hood. Outside Teague. Down low. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's the break. On up the court. Here's Horford. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Spates. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Spates has got 6.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now the pass to Hood. Shoots the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Hood, following the score by Golden State. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Freak kicks to Iguodala. Millsap with the steal. Carroll passes to Teague. Dishes it to Hood. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Green with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And Freak throws it down.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the first half come.
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
Getting it closer meant a lot to us, but we know we still have a lot of work to do.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Without question, Rodney Hood displaying his skills today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Freak in at the point guard position. Here's Hood, following the basket by Draymond Green. The 11-footer. Hood can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
It's stolen by Green. Now here's Freak. Teague covering. Freak kicks to Green. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. Kicks to Spates. Passes to Thompson. He dishes it to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Jeff Teague.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here is Sefolosha, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. And checking out the game for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Spates. KJ McDaniels comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Millsap. 9 points in the game so far. Picked by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Cole. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Freak. Here's Schroeder. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's a screen by Robinson. Schroeder passes to Robinson. Atlanta again missing. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Teague left side. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Plumlee, and it's Iguodala in for Kent Bazemore. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's Freak. Myers Leonard picking up that last basket. Here's Freak. His three-pointers off the mark. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Schroeder. Robinson a screen on Thompson. And it's Schroeder missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Shot from 16. And another basket for Golden State. Teague inside the line, and Thompson sends it back. Oracle Arena. Let's keep it going for your Warriors. And as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling, it's been a close battle to this point. The Hawks trail by 3. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Sefolosha is out there with Teague, and it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Millsap. Sefolosha with it. Just 3 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. That one wide left. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Bulls. Outside Curry. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. Feeds it to Carroll. Puts it up from 12. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Horford. Horford's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Freak, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Warriors. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Spates. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Horford dishes to Carroll. Pass to Sefolosha. Picked by Horford. Now here is Sefolosha. Guarded close. And the shot is good. Cephalosha's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Now here's Freak. There's the dish to Green. Here's Spates. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Millsap kicks to Teague. And there's the feed to Horford. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Norris Cole is checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Millsap passes to T, picked by Horford. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by Horford. Warriors leading by 5. Now, Freak. From the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Teague against Thompson. Here's Cole. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Get the ball inside.
Freak kicks to Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Rodney Hood's checked in for the Hawks. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jeff Teague. They double in with Freak. Here's Hood. The three-pointer no good. Warriors leading by 8. And a wide-open look for Freak. Here's Thompson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
He feeds it to Thompson. To the middle, shoots from 12. Al Horford with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Hood kicks to Horford. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
.114 left in the fourth. Hood gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Warriors leading by 10. Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hood kicks it over to Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Puts up a three. Here's Millsap. And at last, they get one to fall.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen.